Lexus presents tennis on Sky Sports.
We're fast approaching the final match at this year's Rome Masters here at the Foro Italico, and it is a mouth-watering men's final between the returning Jannik Sinner back from his suspension against Carlos Alcaraz. Laura, it is the latest chapter in this exciting rivalry between the two.
It's one of my favourite matches on the tour when these two play each other. They both bring out the best in each other. They both have real different strengths, and it's so hard to get either one off balance that we see the biggest variety of shots, especially from Carlos Alcaraz. He has to throw in the drop shots, he has to throw in the slice, maybe even the serve and volley. And it just makes it incredibly interesting, but I think we would all agree that these two actually haven't played their best tennis so far this tournament. But will they bring it for the final? You would expect so, given how experienced they both are.
Yeah, definitely. And I think after their semi-finals, they both had, tricky challenges. I think for Alcaraz, it was really difficult conditions. It was very swirly. There were a lot of unforced errors. There wasn't really any rhythm to the match. And I think Sinner, had trouble backing up the Casper Ruud performance when he, won 6-love, 6-1, some of the best tennis I've ever seen from Sinner, and then he goes out in his semi-final against Tommy Paul and loses the first set 6-1. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. He responded very well, and I just think now, today we're set up for another classic. They played 10 times and looking forward
gone
to
the distance
11th.
The majority of the time as well. 6 in the third in Beijing in their last match, and then the 5-setter at Roland Garros on the clay last year.
And we've been so blessed with so many of these great rivalries, and I feel when these two go head-to-head, as you said, Laura, it brings out the best in them. They play very, very well when they go head-to-head. Sometimes these, matchups don't materialise and someone plays really badly.
We have high expectations.
Yeah, we do. We're setting the bar high, but, I think they're the two most exciting players in the men's game right now, and they're going head-to-head in the big final, so lots to look forward to.
And a reminder, Jannik Sinner's just served a 3-month suspension, so this is the first tournament back for him in Rome, where he said he had zero expectations.
Zero expectations, but I'm sure he was quietly confident given how well he's been playing in practice and on the match court. So, yeah, I think physically the question mark is if his leg pulls up, but otherwise we're set for a classic.
We certainly are. We could talk about this for hours. If you'd like to hear all our build-up, it is coming your way from 3:30. This is the 11th chapter in this rivalry. Alcaraz leads it. Who's going to be crowned king in Rome? Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, 3:30 on Sky Sports Tennis.